Hello and welcome. And today we're on to part three, the last part of Introduction to Marketing. So, a business plan. The decisions on the previous slide form the main points of a business plan. You might need a business plan if you go to a bank to try to borrow money. And we've come a long way from I'm just going to sell in the market and see who comes to buy. We have a clear idea about what we're trying to do and how we will try to do it. Being able to summarize the main points of what you want to do impresses people like bankers, government officials, and NGO workers. So, question: how do we treat non-target market customers? So, all businesses attract non-target market customers. No problem, they're welcome. Of course, you want as many profitable customers as possible. And some businesses deliberately have more than one target customer group. A bar, for example, might have one group of target customers from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. for customers who have just left work and want to relax. And the second group might be from 9 p.m. onwards who want to dance and drink a lot and party. The bar will not offer the same thing to the two target groups. It might change the food offered, the lighting, the staff, the music, etc. Your business should still offer non-target customers excellent customer service. If you tell customers we don't want customers like you, they'll never come back. The difference between how we treat target and non-target customers should be at the marketing level, not at the selling level. What do we mean by that? At the selling level, where somebody from the business is having a conversation with the customer, our actions should be the same. At a marketing level, things like price, location, opening hours, and so on, we should choose these things to attract our target market and not be tempted to lose our focus. So, for example, if a non-target customer comes to our location, fine, but we're not going to choose our location based on what they want. If our opening hours are good for non-target customers, fine, but we're still going to choose our opening hours based on what suits our target customers. If someone comes to your market stall and wants a present for a 15-year-old child, you still treat them well, but you might not have anything for them. What you should never do is say, I'll see if I can get some for you. That would be losing focus. And the same for all the other decision-making areas. How does what you are selling affect marketing? If what you are selling will be rotten in a few days, it will affect things like packaging, how you distribute it, maybe in refrigerated trucks, how it will be stored, and for how long. Or it could be something with a very exact sales time, like Christmas wrapping paper, or Easter eggs, or Valentine's Day cards. And it will affect your stock levels at different times of year and the timing of your advertising. Many food and drink items will keep well until they are opened, but then they have to be used quickly. Beer is a good example of this. It goes flat quickly after it's opened, and drinkers usually have one bottle per person, not sharing one bottle with many people. And this influences the size of the bottles it is sold in. So now we're going to look at what are our competitive advantages and disadvantages. This is about comparing your business with its competitors to find out what you are better at and what you are worse at. So let's say that the biggest competitor for your business selling toys at the market is a mega toy shop in Maison, where they have millions of toys and they're very cheap. So here's a list of your strengths and the mega shop strengths. Yours are on the left. So your business is close to home for most of your customers. Many people don't go to Maison very often. Maybe when they do go, they can only buy what they can carry. Secondly, people who buy because they see something cute, they're still going to buy. Third, your place is easy to use. There's no travel, there's no petrol. It's good for last minute purchases. Maybe a birthday present you've forgotten about. You don't want to go all the way to Messop. And it's also quick. You don't need to spend time finding the thing you're looking for in a big shop. And now for the right column, the Messop Big Mega Shop, their strength, they have more choice of toys, many, many more than you. They're also cheaper. And you can buy it from their shop online. Now you can list the weaknesses of each kind of business, but usually your weaknesses equals the other business's strengths, and your strengths equal their weaknesses. The next step is how to make best use of your strengths or how to reduce the effects of their strengths. Service can make a big difference. Service is the way that you treat the customer and the way that you behave around them. If your customer says, "Oh, I don't have enough money, can you keep it for me until later?" It's easy for you to say yes. Big companies will have policies about that, and they may say no. Okay, congratulations. Now that you've done this, you're ready to start your business. But this is not an exercise you do only once. After 1 month's experience, you might find that some of your ideas were wrong. You might also have learned a lot about what your customers are like. Don't throw this new information away. Use it to review your ideas and your plan. Let's say that you found that even though your target market was children under 10, you were selling many more baby toys and toys for children under 5 years old. You might want to think about dropping the toys for 5 to 10 year olds and focusing on under 5. I'm sure you can think of many small businesses who don't have a plan like this, but still do okay. True, but often they are people who have been in business a long time and have learned a lot, maybe from bad experiences. You can learn that way, but it's not much fun. You worry a lot if things aren't working before you find the best way. All the time you're learning by experience, your profits are smaller than they could be. You can get things right at the second or third try, but it's better to get it right first time. And this is the end, my friend. See you next time.